So he was my babysitter when I was like he and Diane went to Messiah College and they played and were with my dad and Kevin's son. And so they're like lifelong friends with him. With him and and I don't know that he would follow me because my name is Shaker. So I don't know how much he would follow through. Like I knew if you said yeah, like that's it. That's awesome.
starters for tonight's matchup. Would you kindly rise, gentlemen, remove your ball caps, let's bow our heads for prayer, followed by the singing of our national anthem by Wheaton Academy's own Andrew Gotto. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we're about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner which by our words and our actions is pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in a spirit of sportsmanship and with the respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, the coaches, officials, parents, and players, and keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Now it's the starters for the Visiting Crusaders. Number 4, Matt Gallagher. Number 23, Jimmy Mahoney. Number 24, Ethan Esperanza. Number 31, Tyler McConnell. Number 34, Andrew Mann. The Crusaders are coached by Josh Izzard. And now, let's meet the starters for the home squad, the Wheaton Academy Warriors. At guard is senior number 2, Toby Faluda. At forward is senior number 5, Marcus Bolt. At forward is senior number 11, Max Sarnowski. At forward is senior number 12, J.B. Ludo. Guard is senior number 22, Bryce Mitchell. The roles are pitched by Phil Holland, St. Chris, and Victor Stevens. Your officials for tonight's match are Pete Whitehouse, Tony Rader, and 5 runners. Good luck, both squads.
Good evening, Warrior fans. We are pleased to present this evening's game between your Wheaton Academy Warriors and the Guerin Prep Gators. I'm Corey Hockett here with my colleagues.
I'm Daniel Richenko. And I'm RJ Carter.
And we are pleased to be presenting this game for you tonight. The starters for Guerin, number 4, Matt Gallagher, number 23, Jimmy Donahue, 24, Ethan Espinoza, 31, Tyler O'Connell, 34, Andrew Mann. For your Warriors, we've got Toby Sanuga, Marcus Bolt, Max Charnowski, JD Reno, and Bryson Mitchell. So there's Max Charnowski taking the ball to the basket and got fortunate there with a call. So Daniel and RJ, what do you think are the keys to this game tonight?
So offensively for Wheaton, The coach said execute, running the right plays, and running in transition, keep a transition game. And also, most importantly, he put extreme emphasis on free throw shooting. That has been not so good for the Warriors this season with 55%, but hopefully they can improve on that. Defensively, according to the coach, all Wheaton needs to do is put pressure on the Guerin Prep Gators.
So into the game for Ethan Espinoza, who looked like he got injured, number 12, Anthony Zullo. And the Guerin Prep Gators come down and face the Warriors man-to-man defense after Sharnowski hit both free throws. So the Warriors playing man defense, trying to put some pressure on Guerin.
Big play by JD there. Good heads-up play. Guerin recovers.
So they'll look to start over again. One of the things we talked about in the pregame was just the size advantage that the Warriors have over Guerin with JD, Max, and Marcus all quite a bit taller than their counterparts. There's a missed three, and you saw JD get in the air. Not able to pull that rebound down, though, so the ball will stay with Guerin.
Yeah, look for some exciting dunks from JD this game. He has a lot of hops, and hopefully we see something exciting today.
There's a steal. And so Sanuga brings the ball down. Nice entry pass into JD with a nice little turnaround move.
It's a big man move right there for JD.
So
Warriors up 4-0.
So tonight will be a big, important game for the Warriors to get out to a strong start, because tomorrow night they will face Timothy Christian in what will be kind of a clash of the MSC basketball titans. And so I think for the Warriors, this night's going to be an important one to get off to a strong start so that they have legs for tomorrow night.
Yes, definitely. I think Timothy's always been a rival, a bit of a rival for Wheaton Academy, and not just basketball, but for soccer and pretty much any sport other than football in this conference. So tomorrow night's game is really important. So tonight, if they come out, take care of business early in the first couple quarters, they can make sure that their best players can get the rest that they need, so they can come out tomorrow and just have probably one of the most important conference games of the season tomorrow.
Absolutely. So there was a foul on JD Reno. Little bit of a loose ball foul, and that'll give Guerin the ball. Down 4-0, just a little bit into this first quarter, and the Warriors coming at them with a trap up top, and the pressure worked. They forced the turnover, and the Warriors will get possession of the ball. So here comes Sanuga. Warriors running the offense, Guerin playing man-to-man. The Warriors looking like they're running a bit of a set play, trying to get the ball to their scorers. Bolt to Sanuga. Max, nice kick out to Marcus Bolt.
That was amazing ball movement. I think everyone touched it on that possession. That was really good ball movement. Marcus knocks down the three.
Absolutely. And Marcus pretty comfortable out beyond three-point land.
Yes, he's shooting 30% this season, and he's always been a three-point guy, so no surprise there.
Guerin pounding the offensive boards, not able to finish. Reno comes down with the rebound and then turns the ball over. But Sanuga there goes up and gets the foul. So the Warriors up 7-0, but early here in this first quarter already with 3 team fouls, which is not necessarily something they want to do, putting Guerin on the line there. And that's number 34, Andrew Mann for Guerin, who hits the free throw. Into the game for Guerin, Dominic Michi, number 11.
As you see there, not necessarily a smart foul by Sanuga, but it stopped the easy layup.
Yep, and misses the second free throw. Ball goes out of bounds off Guerin, and the Warriors will come down here with possession. So lots going on at Wheaton Academy. Today was the last day of classes. Oh, missed Marcus Bolt there. Last day of classes for the first semester. How are you guys feeling? Finishing, getting ready to head into finals week.
Yeah, it was kind of sad because I do like my teachers, but I am extremely excited to actually not have school for a couple days.
That's
Right.
fair. There's Andrew Mann, who comes and hits that pull-up jump shot for 2.
Here's Toby. He's coming off a 20-point night against Yorkville Christian.
And there's Marcus again with a second 3.
Marcus 2 for 2 from 3-point range tonight.
Looks
6
like,
points, leading scorer tonight. Warriors up 10-3 and a timeout by Guerin.
That is a great sign for Marcus. Making 12 out of 43s this season, even though shooting 30%. Hopefully he can improve on that today.
Yeah, and Marcus is leading the Warriors in a number of categories right now as far as statistically.
Yes, he's leading them in points with 15.5 points per game and also rebounds. Pretty good for a guard. He's kind of a guard, kind of a forward, but still pretty good with 7 rebounds. And tonight he's already up to that lead with 6.
So Guerin will have possession here. Down 10-3 with just over 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. There's Dr. Frost and his grandson here to take in Warrior basketball on this Friday night in December. Sanuga ready to put some pressure. Coach Tun staying with his starters.
Good defense, not really letting them get anywhere.
Nope, and there's Bolt
Here
with
comes
a
the dunk.
nice steal.
Ooh.
And he went ahead and finished, which is the most important thing.
I know he was going to dunk that. He was all the way going down the court. He was thinking dunk.
But that shows you what a smart basketball player Marcus is, and not selfish, because it's more important for the team to get the 2 points than it is, to take a risk on something under pressure.
Yes, definitely.
And also with the threat of someone pushing you in the back while you're in the air. That can lead to serious injury.
So this is number 23, Jimmy Dahoney, at the free throw line for Guerin. That's J.D. Reno's second foul? No, Sharnowski's second foul. Reno comes out and into the game, number 3, Christian Parez. Dahoney hits the free throw, so that brings the score here to 12-4, your Warriors leading. There's Sanuga with a nice wide open 3 from the top of the key, not able to hit that, and Guerin comes down with the rebound.
Toby's 28-point night the other night consisted of 7 for 10 from 3-point range, which is really extraordinary. And they won that game 72-69 with almost a half-court buzzer beater by Christian Perez.
Yeah, which is a high-scoring game. 72 points the Warriors put up last Friday night. So we'll see. They're off to a good start here in the first quarter with 12 and still 3 minutes to go. So we'll see if they can replicate that offensive total. Nice rebound there by number 34. That ball looked like it was already halfway down the hoop, and then it pops back out. Nice fast break there, 2-on-1. Sharnowski to Sanuga.
Great no-look pass there.
And it's interesting, Sharnowski, you wouldn't think about it, but he's leading the Warriors this year in assists, which just lets you know what a versatile player he is. There's the miss from Guerin. And into the game for Wheaton Academy, number 4, Jason Rucker. What?
And you can check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/WheatonAcademy.org for all of your live streams and sports updates.
So here's Toby entering the ball to Jason. Wheaton Academy working to be patient. Nice screen there by Marcus. Gotta say, this is good from the Warriors. Nice ball movement and patience from even what we saw earlier in the year. And there's Sharnowski with a nice offensive rebound.
Yeah, with Marcus and Max there, don't really even have to jump to get a rebound over the smaller defenders.
So right now on the floor for Wheaton Academy, Parez, Bolt, Sharnowski, Rucker, and Sanuga. So this lineup for Coach Steve Tunn is actually 5 seniors.
Yes, it is, which is always something that coaches look for, is just that senior experience, because most of them are playing their second or even third year on varsity. And another thing I'd like to say is the Warriors have had really good ball movement so far on offense tonight, and that's helped them get up to this 12-point lead that they have with 1 minute and 41 seconds left in this first quarter.
So into the game for the Warriors, number 32, Jack Oswald. He gives Sanuga a quick break here with a minute to go in that first quarter. Wheaton Academy still playing man defense.
Jack Oswald leads the bench in points with, I believe, 5 points per game. That's really good for a junior. And I mean, ever since that first game against Streamwood, that's something that we noticed.
There's an offensive rebound and nice perseverance. Number 12, Anthony Zulo, scores for Guerin. Max Charnowski comes right back down in transition, hits that layup. Ready to come into the game for the Warriors, number 1, Luke Roman. Even though the lead is pretty lopsided, Guerin is doing a nice job of being patient and trying to run their offense.
True,
Disciplined.
lots of ball movement.
Yep, and that was a nice little turnaround jump shot by number 34, Mann, who leads Guerin with 5 of their 8 points here in the first quarter. Rucker brings the ball up, gets it to Bolt. To Parez. Again, the Warriors doing a nice job trying to move the ball. Bolt takes it to the bucket. Quite looked like he got fouled there, but
Yeah, goaltend.
That'll be goaltending. It was really close. I think if it was about a split second earlier, that would have been a clean block. But he got up high.
Max got in the air. So what's interesting right now, that was Gallagher for Guerin. It's only an 8-point lead, and the game has felt really lopsided to the Warriors, but kind of a credit to Guerin not laying down or folding, you know, and it really is only an 8-point lead.
Well, I think the Warriors have had really just fast possessions. I mean, they've really had like 5-second possessions, which is why it feels like it's so lopsided. But Guerin's had pretty long possessions that resulted in points.
As we see the upcoming schedule with a game, of course, the game today against Guerin Prep, and then home against Timothy tomorrow, and then at Rolling Meadow, or here at Rolling Meadows on Monday. And Rolling Meadows should be another interesting challenge, seeing that they have one of the 13 best juniors in the state, and has reportedly gotten offers from Duke University for a basketball scholarship.
Yeah.
So you see our cheerleaders here tonight. Nice little crowd. Again, today was the last day of classes here, first semester at Wheaton Academy. So the Maroon Platoon dressed in red and white to get ready for the Christmas holiday. And you see them, there they are cheering on their Warriors. So in the game to start this second quarter for the Warriors, you've got Christian Parez, Jason Rucker, Luke Roman, Jack Oswald, and Marcus Bolt.
And about the Rolling Meadows game, I think a lot of high school teams don't see a lot of top recruits like that play. So I'm expecting a big crowd on Monday night, knowing that Max Christie will be probably going to Duke. At least I think he is. So you don't see that kind of talent on this court very often to that extent. So it'll definitely be exciting to see that opponent play
As a
against
Duke
us.
fan, as a Coach Krzyzewski fan, I am definitely intrigued. So for the Rolling Meadows, they've got Gallagher, Michi, Zulo, O'Connell, and Mann in. And they've got the ball here to start this second quarter. Like I said, Guerin being incredibly patient, and there's Rucker, who does a nice job getting up the line defensively and finishing with that layup.
Jason's a really good defender, and that's something that the Warriors probably recognize because he gets a lot of minutes and plays really good defense every time he's out on the floor.
Yep, and there's, again, his energy and focus sparks that pressure, causing a Guerin turnover. So the Warriors will have the ball. Back into the game for Guerin, number 23, Jimmy Dahoney.
Again, Rucker, a speedy guard. Also was a wide receiver for the Wheaton Academy football team this season.
Gets the ball up to Bolt, who drives, dishes. Nice two-man play there. Marcus not able to hit that three, but he and Jack Oswald had a nice little two-man game going there. So you see the pace of the game picking up. Guerin pushing the tempo a little bit, which I have to think is not what their coach is looking for, as Oswald finishes on that transition layup.
Definitely a much faster pace than our last live stream when they played Streamwood. That game was just a long game.
Absolutely. So here are the Warriors playing their man-to-man defense. Guerin, again, looking to run their offense, and they do. That was a nice finish by number 23, Jimmy Dahoney. Rucker brings the ball up to Oswald, who has a nice feed to Marcus. Marcus Bolt hits the layup. So that brings Marcus's total to 10 points here, just into the second quarter. He's having a big night.
And he pointed to Jack Oswald there after that basket, because that was all Jack. Really nice drive and really nice pass to Marcus for that easy layup.
There's Guerin. Marcus with another rebound. Gets the ball up to Luke Roman. Luke feeds it off to Jack. And there's the block on Guerin.
That looked painful there. They got an elbow to the face.
Really good pass by Marcus there on the outlet.
Coming back into the game, number 12, J.D. Reno. Looks like Sharnowski and Sanuga. Not sure who the Warriors are bringing out. Looks like Bolt, Roman, and Parez. As we usually do, I want to say hello to Grandma Parez, watching from Puerto Rico, hopefully. Always good to know that we have Warrior fans all around the country and all over the globe. Sanuga running the offense here. Rucker not able to get the ball cross court, so Guerin ends up with a turnover, down 12, 24-12, with just over 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
I think Guerin's run their offense pretty well tonight. And I mean, they might not have the most talent, but they definitely have run their plays really well, and it shows that they have 12 points tonight because of that.
Well, and they've had two layups kind of go in and out. That was a nice finish by J.D. Reno with the layup. That was a foul on number 31, Tyler O'Connell. So Reno will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play, the and one, if you will. Back into the game, Bryson Mitchell for the Warriors, and Dahoney back into the game for Guerin.
Reno this season is 1 for 1 from the free throw line, 100%.
That's a good place to start. Not able to hit that free throw. Guerin comes up with the rebound. So Guerin running their offense. Oh, nice backdoor cut. And the finish by number 34, Andrew Mann, who has 9 of the 14 points for Guerin. He's a nice player. There's Mitchell. Looks for three, not able to get it, but nice rebound by Jack Oswald.
Great rebound by Oswald and put back. And
Guerin calls that timeout there.
Not very good defense by Guerin there, as Bryson Mitchell can be a very dangerous weapon when left open. And you can follow us on Twitter at TheRealYTV.
So Wheaton Academy comes into this game with a record of 4 wins and 2 losses. This game is a conference game. What's the conference record for the Warriors right now?
Their conference record is 1-0.
Okay, so
And tomorrow will be their biggest test so far in the conference and possibly in the season. Although they have had really close games all year with Yorkville Christian, Streamwood, and St. Francis all being pretty much one possession buzzer beater games.
So you're getting a look. There's the Reno family, the Sharnowskis. You see the Warriors back on the floor. We're going to stick with Sharnowski, Mitchell, Reno, Sanuga, and Oswald. And for Guerin, it's Gallagher, Michi, Zulo, Dahoney, and Mann.
Warriors running a 1-2-2 press here.
It's interesting, the Warriors, I have not seen them full court pressure that much this season. So Coach Tun trying to hone their arsenal. Definitely disrupted Guerin, but they were able to get the ball over half court and run a nice give and go there.
It was a great pass and an even better finish by.
Yep, so that was Michi that finished, which gets Coach Tun to bring Marcus Bolt to the scorer's table, getting him ready to come back into the game. So there's an offensive foul on Max Sharnowski. So that's his second. We'll see what Coach Tun does here. Bolt is in for Oswald. Looks like he's going to leave Sharnowski in, even with the 2 fouls. Sharnowski's key part of this Warrior arsenal, so it'll be good for him. It'll be important for him not to pick up a 3rd foul here. And there the pressure worked. Guerin gets unable to handle it and gets the turnover.
And trying to break the press there, almost got the pass, and that would have been an easy layup.
So the ball into Sanuga, who starts the offense. We're back with the starting 5 of Sanuga, Reno, Bolt, Sharnowski, and Mitchell. Nice rebound by J.D. Reno. Stayed with it. So there's Marcus Bolt. Marcus is the leading scorer tonight, but as a senior, tonight's not the only night he's the leading scorer. What's Marcus been contributing for the Warriors so far this season?
Yes, I mean, leading up to this season, I think we all knew he was going to be in that position. And he's leading them in points with 15.5 a game, and he's also getting his rebounds in with 7.2 a game, and tonight he's gotten his rebounds and his points early. The clear leader on this team.
And last game against, in Wheaton's last game, Marcus had 16 points. So look for him to score quite a bit tonight.
So JD only able to hit 1 of 2, but the Warriors tenacious and come up with the jump ball, which possession stays with Wheaton Academy. So they'll be able to run their out of bounds play here. I'm going to predict that if all goes well, this shot's going to go to Marcus. Oh, and there's a foul on Guerin. Max gets the foul, so the Warriors will start over here with the ball out of bounds. So both teams at 5 fouls, a relatively clean game here. Nice inbounds pass there by Marcus to JD. And that's his 7th point here.
And a great step through by JD as well, getting around the defender's arms.
The Warriors still going with this full court pressure, which seems to be giving Guerin quite a bit of trouble.
And they gave the Warriors trouble against Streamwood in their first game of the season.
And there's Max, stays focused, gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
You see that got hacked.
So one of the things I'm pleased to see tonight, the Warriors playing much more disciplined and under control.
True, they have limited their turnovers this game and look to increase upon their lead.
Sharnowski not able to hit that first free throw. Christian Parez in for J.D. Reno, who has I believe he has 7 points here in this first half for the Warriors. Warriors have 32 points after Sharnowski hits that free throw. That brings Sharnowski's total to 7 as well.
And that will be a key thing for Sharnowski, shooting only 32% this season, something he looks to improve on.
So the Warriors going into a 3-2 zone. They played this last year and it gave teams trouble. Guerin patient, get the ball in to Mann in the center. He misses the first, but then gets his own rebound and finishes with a nice turnaround jump shot. That's his 9th point of the half.
Nice
Sanuga.
drive.
Great rebound by Christian Parez out to Sanuga, who pulls up and hits the little floater. Great body control by Toby.
And great choice to avoid the charging foul.
Yeah, he was totally under control there. Hits the shot. The Warriors back in this 3-2 zone, leading 34-18. And there's Sanuga. Sanuga and Sharnowski running the floor.
Sanuga leads the team in steals. And
There was
there's another one.
Christian Parez with the 3. Nice transition bucket by number 34, Andrew Mann. That's his 11th point for Guerin, and you know, they just keep hanging around. The Warriors get up by 16, and then all of a sudden, Guerin comes back. Nice finish by Toby Sanuga.
And surprising enough, number 34, Andrew Mann for Guerin, is a freshman. 6'2".
That's got a lot of promise for Guerin. Nice steal by Christian. Good unselfish play there. Sanuga gives the ball to Sharnowski, which forces Guerin to call another timeout. That's Sharnowski's 9th point. So the Warriors in a timeout right now. Guerin called that.
So this is our next broadcast. It's going to be tomorrow at 7:30 here at the Warrior Dome. Wheaton Academy will take on Timothy Christian. And as we've said before, this is a conference deciding game. Maybe not right now early in the year, but maybe in the next couple months we'll look back on this game and say it was an important one.
Now, tomorrow's also a big day here at the Warrior Dome. All of our teams playing. The Wheaton Academy girls team, who right now is 6-1, they are going to be playing against Lyle here at 4:30. You see the Maroon platoon there waving to you. But the girls will be in action tomorrow, as well as our JV girls and I believe our freshmen and JV boys team. So here comes Guerin with the ball. Less than a minute to go here in this first half. The Warriors back to man-to-man. And there was a nice kick out. Not able to hit the 3. There's Mann.
Ooh,
really
good
skying
play.
for the rebound.
Good
And-
play.
Yeah, that was nice hustle.
And great smarts to throw it off of Parra's hands.
You got to respect Guerin. They're coming into the game here, have not gotten a win yet this season, and yet you see they are really trying to run their disciplined offense. Here comes Mitchell, back to Sanuga. Not there. There's the foul. This will put Sanuga on the free throw line.
Yeah, Guerin's definitely not playing like an 0-7 team, at least from so far, because they've really given the Warriors, although the Warriors up by 18, they've given the Warriors some fits, and they definitely deserve to have 20 points, maybe even more. So
It was something we also saw from their girls team when they played Wheaton Academy. Even though Wheaton Academy beat them by over 40 points, Wheaton still showed fight, Guerin still showed fight in that game, even at the end of the fourth quarter.
So there's Sanuga, steps up. So Sanuga hits both free throws. Toby is really, really effective from the free throw line. That's a spot where he's pretty comfortable. So he hits both of those, which brings the Warriors lead to 20.
I think Guerin will hold it out here. Maybe not.
Yeah, that was a nice little pass. There he is again. Number 34, Andrew Mann, with 13 points here. And truthfully, if I'm Coach Tunn, I think You know, in the second half, stopping man is going to be important because the Warriors are about to play a couple of games with teams who have one great player, and it'll be important for them to contain man here in the second half.
And we saw there, great block by the freshman man on Toby Sanuga.
So that brings us to the close of the first half. We will be back with you in about 9 minutes. So we will come back and catch you at the end of the first half. You can still watch as our cheerleaders do their routine. We'll bring that to you, and you'll hear from Daniel, RJ, and I in just a little bit. Thanks so much. Okay, welcome back, Warrior fans. We are pleased to be back on. I'm Corey Hockett here with my broadcasting cohort.
Daniel Richenkoff.
And RJ Carter.
And we are pleased to be presenting this MSC conference match between Wheaton Academy and Guerin Prep. To start the second half for the Warriors, it'll be the same five that started the game. So Mitchell, Sanuga, Sharnowski, Bolt, and Reno. And it looks like for Guerin, it'll be Gallagher, Nietzsche, Dahoney, O'Connell, and Andrew Mann, number 34.
Now, Mann has been a special player in this game with 13 points and a bunch of rebounds as well. Also interesting the fact this shows sign for Guerin's basketball. He's 6'2" and is only a freshman, so he has 3 years of college basketball left, or high school basketball.
So Guerin starts the second half with the ball here, running their offense. Nice drive and dish, and there's number 31, Tyler O'Connell. Nice right away.
Marcus
Great
is just
pass.
so good at those like outlet floater passes that just connect perfectly. He's like a quarterback out there sometimes.
So that was Bolt to Reno. That's Reno's 11th point. Guerin sticking with it. Here's Mann, not able to get the three. There's Marcus with the outlet to Sharnowski. Sharnowski goes hard to the hoop, gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot two. So here's the replay. See that? Here's Sharnowski. He'll be shooting two after getting fouled on that layup.
Max well over his average of 6 points per game this season. He's now at 10, tied with Marcus for the leading scorer on the Warriors.
Max steps up and hits both free throws, which is a good sign for the Warriors.
Yes, it is. They are shooting 55% this season from the line. We saw it from the very first game that they had trouble with it. Some positive signs here tonight, though.
Nice pressure defense from Wheaton Academy. Matching up man-to-man against Guerin. Change sides of the floor. Bolt just gets his hand, and that's where you see the height advantage of the Warriors. He's just able to sky and get that rebound. Sharnowski to Bolt. Bolt to Reno. Good patience and ball movement by the Warriors. Reno looking to make the post move. Turnaround, not able to get that to fall. So here comes Guerin. Moving the ball offensively. Oh, that was a nice look. Number 4, Matt Galler, just didn't see the ball. But that was a nice backdoor cut.
Yeah, play design worked perfectly there. Just I don't think he was looking.
So here comes the Warriors. Sanuga starts the offense. Nice feed from Bolt to Sharnowski. That was just kind of a textbook play there.
Marcus racking up the assists here tonight. He scored 10 early, now he's just passing lights out so far.
Yeah, I think all 6 so far this half have been on assists from Marcus, which he's really a complete player. Scoring, rebounding, getting his teammates into the offense. Nice ball movement there by Guerin. They're not able to get that shot to fall. Bolt runs the break to Mitchell, who switches sides of the floor to Sanuga. Wow, what a pass from Sanuga to Bolt. Bolt will go to the free throw line. That was a sweet pass. No look, kind of behind the back from Sanuga. That was an amazing look. So Marcus will step to the line. He'll shoot 2. And he hits the first. Oh, and there's head of school, Steve Bolt, with Marcus's oldest brother, Nate. They're taking in the game here tonight. And there's Marcus. 3 bolts. And he hits the second free throw for his 12th point here of the game. So Bolt getting close to his average.
Another ill-advised pass by Guerin. That's just two possessions where they have a good look and they just aren't able to catch the ball.
So the Warriors double up Guerin here, leading by 24, 48-24, with 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It'll be interesting. What's your prediction on how long Coach Tun leaves in the starters?
I mean, right now, yes, it's a 24-point game, but Guerin's giving them some trouble. And if the starters, I mean, they've been playing pretty well, but if you put the bench players in, maybe the game becomes closer. But it's all, you gotta play it right, because tomorrow they play Timothy. You don't want these guys having heavy legs and heavy arms tomorrow with the big game tomorrow night.
So that's Reno's third foul there. That was an offensive player control foul. So he'll come out and into the game. Number 3, Christian Parez.
And number 15, Elisha Curtis comes in for number 31, Tyler O'Connell for Guerin Prep.
All right, so here comes Guerin. Right now in the game, this is the all-senior lineup. Sanuga, Mitchell, Bolt, Sharnowski, and Parez. The Warriors got a lot of experience. And there's Mitchell with a nice steal.
Great steal by Bryson there. Waited for that little crossover right to left, put his hand in, and actually I think he forced the foul there too.
It was a smart foul by Guerin. You know, at least that gives them a chance to start the offense, you know, and to be able to defend 5-on-5 as opposed to facing the transition game of the Warriors. So Sanuga will start the offense. Ball to Sharnowski. Sharnowski steps, hits the layup.
Great
Big
drive
night.
by Sharnowski.
Big night by Max Sharnowski with 15 points.
I think that might be his highest point total this season. I could be wrong about that, but
Nice.
I think it probably is.
Nice backdoor cut. There's a foul. That'll send Matt Gallagher to the free throw line. That's a foul on Sanuga. It's his second, so he should be fine. That has been something of an Achilles heel for the Warriors this year. They've gotten into some foul trouble in games, which has forced them to change up lineups.
And again, don't draw away from the fact that that was a great pump fake by Matt Gallagher, getting Sanuga in the air and then going up for the shot.
Follow us on Instagram at @TheRealWaTV for updates on our next live streams and just overall WaTV stuff.
Gallagher hits that second free throw. So again, the Warriors doubling up Guerin by a score of 50-25. Nice cut, not able to finish it, but Sanuga right there with the offensive rebound. So there's a timeout by Guerin. Guerin's called their 2 timeouts so far, so they only have 2 left. We'll see what Coach Tun does here. We'll see who he's gonna send in the rest of this third quarter. Like we said last night, tomorrow night will be a big game for the Warriors, playing against Timothy Christian.
And that should figure to be an exciting game and down to the wire.
Rivalry game. They're going to go out at each other and they're just going to play until the final horn sounds. So it's just going to be, I'm excited to call it. So it's going to be an awesome night.
Do we have any intel yet on Timothy, or do the viewers need to come back tomorrow night?
They're going to have to come back tomorrow.
All right.
night.
Yep.
There we go.
I know that they're good. I know that. They're always good. So.
Nice defense. Bolt jumps out. Sanuga gets his hand on it. Bryson Mitchell comes up with the ball. Looks to try to get the ball to Bolt. Man gets his hand on it, but Bolt stays with it. Makes a nice little turnaround move for his 14th point of the night. How many is Marcus averaging so far this season?
15.5.
Yeah, so he's right there with his consistency.
And he's shooting 30% from 3, which is a really good number.
Nice
and he's
backdoor
50%
cut.
tonight.
That is something that has been working for Guerin Prep tonight, the backdoor cut.
Yes, yes, it has.
I feel like Guerin is a disciplined team. There's the backdoor cut for the Warriors. There's the assist from Bolt to Mitchell. So both teams actually playing some pretty fundamental basketball. Nice clean game, good execution. There's Charnowski defending.
Ooh,
Nice finish.
pretty Euro
There he
style.
is again.
Those are his first points of the night, or of the second half.
Yeah, and that brings him to 15.
Tied with Max for the game total.
There's
leading.
the inside out from
That's
Charnowski
no, it's not.
to Bolt. He's not able to get it, but good offensive rebound by Christian Parez, who gets it to Sanuga. Sanuga gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line.
I thought that shot by Marcus was going in. He
Yeah, I
had a
did.
perfect look at it.
I did too.
I thought it was just about to drop.
All right, that's a man's third foul. We'll see what the Guerin coach does. Josh Izzo, we'll see whether he brings out his leading scorer. There's Sanuga, and he will. Just too early right now to risk him getting a fourth foul.
Coming into the game, seniors Luke Roman is in, and I think, yeah, Jason Rucker is about to go in once Toby makes his free throws.
So that's Toby's 12th point. And that's what I would say about Toby. He quietly contributes every single game. He's such a consistent point guard, does what needs to be done. And tonight he's got 12 points.
Just a great all-around player.
And yeah, like you said, pretty quiet. You just don't, you look at one time, you look at the scoreboard, he's got 4, and the next he's got 12. So really quiet, but really efficient point guard for
Tyler
the Warriors.
O'Connell there hits a bucket for Guerin. So the Warriors leading by 27 here. There goes Bolt. The nice controlled layup there. Finishes, that's Marcus's 16th point.
Leads the team in points right now, just overtaking Max, who has 15.
There's a nice rebound by Christian Parez. I have to think that, there's Charnowski. He did a nice job staying under control there, a little pump fake. Coach Tun calls a timeout. That'll pull Charnowski out. Looks like Oswald's going in.
I think now you gotta start letting the starters rest a little bit. You're up by 31. You got a big game tomorrow.
So it'll be interesting to see here in this fourth quarter. If the Warriors keep their lead, we'll have a running clock. You see Connor Beatty and his dad, great Wheaton Academy family. Connor is a key part of our school fine arts program. He directed the Cairo show. So it's so great to see the fans here at Wheaton Academy come out and support each other. See a bunch of our fall athletes in the maroon platoon. All right, so we've got Rucker, Roman, Bolt, Parez, and Oswald. And there's Bolt coming out, putting some pressure on Guerin. Nice entry pass, stays with it, not able to hit the shot there. Rucker brings the ball down. And there's a turnover by Parez. He was looking to go backdoor to Bolt. So Guerin, nice finish there by number 23, Jimmy Dahoney. Wheaton Academy, seeing Bolt trying to slam that down, not able to finish.
Well, he wanted to go get a dunk in that first quarter when he had that fast break. He didn't quite get it because he was pressured. I think ever since then he's been wanting a dunk, and unfortunately that one did not go in.
And I think that's why Coach Tun took him out.
Well, into the game, number 23, Bryce Swift. With 30 seconds to go here in that fourth quarter. Warriors leading by 29. There's Swift with a nice rebound. Wheaton Academy in transition, a little bit choppy there. Christian Parez centers and gets control. There's a 3 from Roman. He's not able to hit it. Good hustle by Rucker and Swift. Gets the ball out to Parez. 6-5, we'll see here. Oh, and the official given the NBA and 1. You see here, Christian Parez gets fouled. That was a nice finish.
And a tough finish as well. Not a very smart foul there by Guerin Prep with less than 5 seconds to go.
Yeah, so Christian will step to the free throw line. Guerin brings number 34 man back in. So I have to think they're going to try to get a shot for him here at the end. We'll see if Christian can extend the Warriors' lead. Everything kind of going the Warrior way tonight with the free throws.
Another one. That's 2 broadcasts for me and 2 half-court shots that we've seen. That is awesome.
So, yeah, and great shot by Guerin. Though the one thing you have to say, obviously super fun to see a half-court shot, but like you said, that's the second one we've seen against the Warriors.
Yeah. I think Coach Stone's going to tell them, you have to contest every single shot, regardless of how far they are from the hoop.
Absolutely. Tonight's game, not a huge deal, but, you know, in that first game we saw, that Streamwood game.
Yes, that was the decider. I mean, yeah, they hit a buzzer beater, but they won by 3. If they don't make that half-court shot, we're going to overtime. So it's crazy how shots like that could decide the outcome of a game.
We have our next broadcast will be tomorrow, Wheaton Academy at 7:30. Wheaton Academy against Timothy Christian.
And again, if you want to come out to Wheaton Academy and see our girls play, they'll play tomorrow at 4:30 against Lyle.
They're having a strong season. They're 6-1. Their only loss is against Aurora Christian. Aurora Christian, from what Miss Carball told me, is probably one of the best teams in the state, and they have a Division I recruit. So, I mean, really, with that one loss, they've had a really good season so far.
Yeah, Tuesday night, they beat Chicago Christian, the girls, by 15, which was huge. There's Rucker, not able to hit that 3. Oh, so we've got 0. Fabian Alvarez in. Jack Oswald just hit a layup. Bryce Swift, Jason Rucker, and Jack Oswald in for the Warriors. Oh, and Luke Roman, sorry. So a little bit of a different look for the Warriors. Up 34. Now, I believe, we'll have to see here, but when the score is 30 in the 4th quarter, I believe the clock runs.
That was the case when Aurora Christian was beating the Wheaton Academy Warriors.
Nice little lead pass there from Roman to Rucker. Threaded the needle. That was a nice pass. So, if I had to guess, what do you think? I think the starters are done.
Yes, they are, especially because they have a game tomorrow night. No reason to have them play more. There's Fabian Alvarez with the steal. Forces the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the clock is running, so there you have it.
Yeah, so we'll see here. Alvarez is a junior. Did a nice job drawing contact there, and he'll step to the free throw line. This will be his first 2 free throws of the season.
He's shooting a perfect 100% from the field.
Nice call. There it is. First free throw by Fabian Alvarez. So for Guerin right now, they have Fabian misses that second one. Nice rebound by Jack Oswald. He's able to get that. So they've got number 2, Dylan Dessette, 12, Anthony Zulo, number 15, Elisha Cuevas, number 31, Tyler O'Connell, and number 34, Andrew Mann.
The Warriors' 72 points tonight ties their highest point total this season.
Nice pass there, and not able to handle it. But again, you see the Josh Izzo, his team for Guerin. They are disciplined and looking to do good things basketball-wise. All right, so into the game for the Warriors, number 24, senior Keenan Smith. He comes in for Jason Rucker. And the Warriors turn the ball over. So Guerin comes down, stepping to the scorer's table to come in for the Warriors. Sean Sherrill. He's number 10. He'll be coming in here. He's in for Luke Roman. So Wheaton Academy able to play a lot of people here tonight with a running clock, 4 minutes. Oh, and there's a defensive breakdown by the Warriors. Number 2, Dylan Dissett gets that layup. There's Keenan, not able to hit that three-pointer. Here comes Guerin. Andrew Mann not able to hit it. There's Jack Oswald. He can jump. Nice pass by Oswald to Swift. Oh, and a finish by Oswald. He is everywhere. And what is that? Is that his 10th point?
Yeah, that is his 10th point, and off the bench, I mean, he leads the team with 6 points per game off the bench. So only increasing that total.
All right. All right, and the Warriors defending here. I imagine Gabe Sams getting ready to come in, and my guess is he's coming in for Oswald.
Yeah, Oswald's a big part of this team. They need him tomorrow, so.
Notice the, I think, quite eccentric choice of shoe colors by Sean.
So you guys would be able to tell me those are probably pretty stylish, right?
And pretty expensive.
So there's number 4. Matt Gallagher hits that first free throw into the game. 22, Johnny Sosa, and number 11, Dominic Michi back into the game for Guerin.
Matter of fact, probably every shoe on the foot of a basketball player today is about $100.
He's not able to hit that second free throw, but they are able to get a rebound. Gabe Sams into the game for Wheaton Academy. So right now, Wheaton Academy going with Fabian Alvarez, Keenan Smith, Bryce Swift, Gabe Sam, and Sean Sherrill. Ball out of bounds here to Guerin. Still looking to run their offense. There's a tip. Alvarez, I think he was fortunate there. The official didn't call that foul. Running their offense. Sherrill looking to defend, really trying to put pressure. There's a nice little one dribble pull up by Dominic Michi. So Warriors still up by 33. There's Mitchell Keenan Smith gets the ball. Warriors a little out of control. Nice break by Guerin. So there's Michi, finishes. Again, I just respect teams that continue to play hard. Even, down 31 points. Uh-oh. Alvarez with an ankle, it looks like.
Yeah, it took him a while to get up there. Oh, definitely not a good sign.
No, not a good sign at all. He's able to come off under his own power, which is good. But back into the game, Jason Rucker with Alvarez and the injury there. We hope he's all right. So Sherrill, Rucker, Swift, Sams, and Smith in for the Warriors. We're down to the final 2 minutes here. So what do you guys think have been the keys to this win for the Warriors?
I think their ball movement was exceptional throughout the night. It started from the very first minute of the game, and it carried on all the way until the last couple minutes here in this fourth quarter.
And even defensively, of course, even allowing 43 points, still something Coach Tunn is going to touch on in the next practice. But scoring 73 and the big contributions from Marcus Bolt and Max Tarnowski will be noticed.
Yep, and again, Toby Sanuga with 12.
Yeah.
Got quite a few Warriors in double digits, and I think this has got to be a good confidence builder for them going into tomorrow night's game, which you can catch here live at 7:30. And there's Gabe. Gabe Sams with a 3.
Shooter alert.
That was a sweet shot there.
Those are his first points as a varsity player.
That's
I'm
awesome.
sure that's why the bench went so
And
crazy.
there's an answer by number 11, Dominic Michi. Nice little answer there here with less than a minute to go. Swift takes the ball to the basket.
And one. What a move. The spin move and the finish.
The Maroon platoon goes crazy, supporting Bryce Swift with the 3-point play here. He'll step to the free throw line for the and one.
Look at these players that the Warriors have on the bench. They just come out and they make an impact. And, I mean, Gabe hits a three, then we come down the other way, and Bryce does a beautiful move, finishes the and one.
Yep, there's Rucker just, feel like on defense, he just gets his hands everywhere. Gets his hand on the ball. There's 6 seconds, 5. There's the last 2 points of the game. Guerin falls to your Wheaton Academy Warriors by a score of 80-48. So we want to thank you for tuning in. This broadcast brought to you by our sports broadcasting class. And so we are pleased to show you who brought you the game. Obviously, RJ, Daniel, and I are the voices you heard, but we couldn't do this without tonight's crew.
Yeah, our camera operators, Noah Husted, Kenneth Holman, Jesse Tennant, and Wes Kersey.
And editing the game, Vince Aranetta, Matt Hockett, the teacher of the class, and then obviously Daniel, RJ, and I get the privilege to bring you the game. So.
Yeah, this was a great game for Wheaton, and it's not our last broadcast, but it'll be one of our last.
So we will see you tomorrow night. Tune in at 7:30 when you'll catch us again for the Warriors against Timothy Christian. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Corey Hockett.